But you remember, when you have a Ho Yi and you have a mid lane that isn't really capable of blocking crowd control, Ho Yi arrow goes in, and then the Lorian ball goes towards the backline to lift you up for like what? Maybe a solid 5-6 second crowd control.
Yeah.
So
you kind of saw that Nongshim were putting a little bit of the eyes and ears on the Tyrant. If they were looking to go, Rattel was in the top lane. He's like, okay, I'll put a little even more pressure on the top T1. But now they're looking to go.
Wings of Judgment here, we do see the Umbrella Alpha attacking on towards the back line. Rattel, where do you want to go? Tyrant secures Mike going over to the side of Just G here. Solo kill by Siri. Siri gets taken down by the isolation from Golden Kite's Arlie. Every single Burning Sun arrow has been successfully blocked by Golden Kite in that top side here. And talking about top side, Haku getting tagged by the Wings of Judgment here. Golden Kite coming in, tagging the auto attacks on towards Haku, getting a free and easy kill. Rattel comes in for the cavalry, finds the 3-man knockup, and then we do see the Burning Sun arrow landing onto his jamming here, sending him in towards the Graves chest, managing to limp away just so slightly with Siri being forced out in a 1v1 situation here. Namu too low to even care about Dragon. A little bit more damage here. Namu managed to limp away.
Oh, Namu just barely hanging on this one. But it seemed like it was like a tale of two fights, if you will.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder here, so far the Siri Ho Yi pick is not justified. But mid lane, the Burning Sun arrow lands over towards Justy here. Justy going in once again. Unbridled Outburst managed to disengage, but at what cost? The Burning Sun arrow that I just now managed to make it work instantly. I'm so sorry, Black.
Yeah, they're just looking to prove you wrong, Saki. No one else at this point. I mean, that was on point, and that's kind of what this lineup is looking to do.
Yeah.
And actually, at the same time, Justy, this is what... Okay, a little bit of action.
Oh, Chaz almost CC'd down, but he managed to release the Unbridled Outburst plus the redemption to escape towards safety here. But that's the potential, right? That's a long CC. And if Chaz didn't get the boost of resistance, maybe he would have been taken down there.
Yeah, that was actually too close for comfort, at least for me. But being able to barely get that off, but he's not going to have it in this Tyrant.
Yeah, Tyrant take here. Seems easy here. Chammy will come in towards the back like your Siri has no flash. Splash gradation. Chammy 1 for days. Haku, where are you going here? Covered by 4. Papo passing towards safety, but he does manage to get it out. But still a 1-for-0 trade before the Shadow Tyrant at 10-minute mark.
I got so many questions, and all of them are revolving around this Siri pick, right? The Ho Yi, just the value. Like, we understand, but why in a best of 3? You've already died 3 times. This is a terrible spot to be putting your team in at the 10-minute mark.
It goes back to our conversation every single day that we talk about the priority in the marksman pool, that you need to prioritize the strong 4 farm lanes. Chano, Chicha, and then Floorborn, and also Long. But those are all banned away. Burning Sun arrow lands on towards Dragon here. Haku goes for the path of passing here, pushes away. Haku gets the steal on the Shadow Tyrant here. Blacklist International with low health bars has to back off. But man, that was a good smite coming from Haku.
Oh my gosh, Haku, if he doesn't hit that smite, that's steal.
So at the very least for Blacklist International, they need to hold the grounds before they can start this Shadow Overlord here. Midwave goes in. We do see Justy engaging on towards Haku here. Path of passing towards safety. Chammy 1 coming in. Splash gradation catching on towards Haku. Haku dangerously low. Uses the ultimate. Gets a bit of health back. Chammy 1 on towards the side link here. But Justy left in no man's land. In the back line here. Chaz gets taken down by Siri. Siri's still shooting here. And forces out the flash coming in from Dragon. But Rattel, that is too deep. You went too far in. And it resulted into a 1-for-1 trade back in favor of Blacklist International.
Oh, it was looking fine when Haku was a little bit low, baiting it all out. He was so tanky. He took a ton of damage, but the fact that he was able to survive was great. But then Rattel was like, oh, I did not get the memo. I need to disengage. And he continued to go on.
Soaring Green Dragon into a skill 1 spin. Right. Maybe that's a quadra kill, and that will be your highlight of your career. We're talking about highlights here. Putting our focus back on this Shadow Overlord. Justy goes in for an aggressive engage, forcing Haku to back off. Shadow Overlord regains its health. Blacklist in a very, very dangerous position as in the backline here. Dragon gets tagged. Dragon gets isolated out. That will be the first kill going over to the side of Nongshim. RedForce. Chammy 1 diving the backline. 1v4 finding Siri among 4 members here, and they once again equalize the trade between the 2 teams.
Oh, it was looking bad once Dragon went down, but then you can never count out Chammy 1. Once he's on top of Siri, there's nothing he can do. Even if the Burning Sun arrow, the stun is so little that it's really not too much value. He was able to dive deep.
And talking about diving deep, Nongshim RedForce diving deep all the way on towards the side of Just G here. But Just G managing to latch on towards Illusion, as Illusion was the one instead that's being traded off. Chami using the Frostguard Embrace, and RedForce sticking on towards Namu. Namu has to flee. Golden Kite from the back here, flanking on towards Rattel. The Blood Rage coming in time, just saving Rattel from a massacre of an event.
Oh, that was clutch just to stay alive by Rattel, but that could have been disastrous. I mean, it's another thing where they're like, hey, why is Nongshim trying to continue on?
We finally see Blacklist International successfully securing the Overlord under the hands of Nongshim RedForce. Damage galore on towards the side of Haku here. Haku has to take the walk of shame back towards the base and in towards the fountain with 3 Overlord waves marching in. This is not looking good for Nongshim RedForce.
Not looking good at all, and it seems like Blacklist just have just too much damage. They're able to burn through all this armor.
Beautiful knockup coming in from Illusion on that ultimate here. First target to fall will be Blacklist International's mid lane, but in the backline once again, Chami 1 and Just G removing the side of Siri from any sort of contention here. Say Sanctuary coming up, but gets executed by the Serious State. But Just G doing a splendid job stealing away the final tier 3 in towards the mid lane.
That are slightly favoring Nongshim, because you're giving more opportunities for them to come back in. This is going to be very close. It looks like Chaz was looking to solo that. Not going to happen, especially with Haku on this map.
And as the game progresses here, you can see these team fights, the beautiful Lauren ultimate just lifting Dragon into the CC chain.
Actually, top 3 were all Nongshim, but if you're looking at this map, they don't have any towers, right? Blacklist are like, actually, we don't care about doing the damage. All we want are your objectives. And taking that one, look at Just G. You were saying, who's that 200,000 damage going on? It's been mainly Just G here.
It's been mainly Just G, right? But Chami 1 is so far away from this specific objective here. Just G goes in, Just G takes a steal, and the fight breaks up. Papa passing towards the back line. Haku, you are in no man's land. Chaz, pop the ultimate and in towards the back line here. We see Chami 1 finding the position on towards Siri, and that's Siri's first life. Siri coming in from Say Sanctuary, does not have the destiny, gets taken down, as it's already a triple kill going in from the side of Golden Kite as they are finding the last member of Nongshim RedForce. They want to win this game number 1 and push it to match point for the qualifications to the group stage with their PKL friends.
And it looks like they're going to take game number 1 here. Blacklist International, just with that amazing team fight, understanding how to, dismantle Nongshim as they were throwing bodies at the situation, tried to even go to the back lines and to take down some of the cores, not able to do so here.
What is going on? Like, how do we get Siri in a good position?
My understanding is Siri's Hoi, yes, a very late game pick that you can actually do consistent DPS if you're given the room to do so. But the main idea of this specific Hoi pick is for the Hoi, but we have to wait what is the exact selection coming in from that boy wonder in the Clash League. And it's the Florentino, man. The third of our tournament here. Almost 100% pick and ban in every single tournament, and we are getting it from Chami 1 this game.
Finally, we get to see exactly how the Florentino, it hasn't had the greatest of successes thus far. I believe it's 0-2 with Ehans. Why don't you try to steal one of his buffs? The blue buff would be amazing, but the red buff is just as good. But you're, again, being aggressive, forcing him to fight instead of just farm.
Mirror Domain pops onto his Rattel here. The Moonscape Mirage 1v1 drags Rattel into the Spirit Realm to duke it out 1v1. Rattel still has the flash. He's taken down extremely low. Coming it back, he is taken down for that first blood here. Blacklist International once again getting that lead. In towards that bottom side, Golden Kite has to exhaust the flash, but he neutralizes that dive potential in a 1v3 situation.
Right, and I think that Blacklist, their decision-making, the way that they're rotating has been on point. They look like a well-oiled machine at this stage of the game.
Tyrant starting off by the side of Nongshim RedForce here. Tremor smash towards the backline, finds Illusion. Illusion pop to reduce the flash, but they do hand over the Tyrant over to the side of Nongshim RedForce here, so it's flash for flash exchange. But winning in terms of the side of the common spell.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're a Nongshim fan, you got to start being a little bit worried. This is the moment where you're kind of like, okay, where are we in this game? Are we able to come back? Because Blacklist right now are coming out with the edge in terms of all of the team fights as well as that big neutral there.
That's my primary worry here, Holler. Nongshim RedForce, their late game is not as strong. Multi-tank or bruiser lineups like Chami 1 or Chaz. So it's going to be rather difficult for the side of Nongshim to catch them up in the late game.
Yeah, definitely Rattel, right, on the Charlotte, assuming he's able to go.
Beautiful dive coming in from the side of Just G, catching Illusion, disallowing him for any sort of reaction in that play. Still has flash, but that mirror domain just crystal clear with his target.
Like, how do you even react to that? Justy was on top of you so quickly there. No real chance to even react to that one.
How did he approach this specific Tyrant here? Justy still has no smite, but Haku, he needs to make a play. He needs to find something under the nose of Blacklist International.
I mean, they're going to try to go for this Tyrant here. Siri, though, hanging on an infinite vastness, but now they're going in.
They are going in indeed. Siri finding the tree flames on towards Dragon here. Dragon pulling into a 1v1 in towards the black line here. Chaz taken down. Overdive. Illusion flash to reposition. Chami using the blossom, resetting for his life. But Rattel snipes the backline, finds Golden Kite, and through a losing position, it's Nongshim RedForce coming up at the crucial 10th minute mark. With this Shadow Tyrant, they are back to equal grounds.
Yeah, and they've just got themselves back in this game. I mean, the net worth is still in favor of Blacklist, but opening up the game with that mid T1, it looks like this is the way Nongshim like to play. They're fine from this position, and finding Siri really hitting his footing with these team fights has put them in a great spot.
Haku goes in with the Unruly Blade, gets adopted into the 1v1. Meanwhile, in towards the bottom side, we do see Illusion being exploded by the multitudes level of CC. Siri coming down from his infinite fast is forced to back away. Dragon, meanwhile, looking at Haku dead in the eye. But this is what I like about Dragon here. He removes the tanks, makes it easy here. Unruly Blade goes in. Golden Kite in a heck of a danger, doesn't have the flash. But this is 4-5 members you are going up against Haku, and he pays with his life.
Okay, so if there's anything that I've noticed from Nongshim over the years of watching him, is that Haku likes to do stuff like that.
Coming in first down, Nongshim gets removed from the pool, and unfortunately, Haku does not find the pick. Coming back towards live. Rattel already being taken down by Chami, one towards the backside here. Escapes from 2 towers, and Namu is forced to fall as well. They do get Dragon, but the damage has already been done. Siri soaring up towards the sky. Where does he land? Does he go for an aggressive one? He finds Justy and forces him away.
Forcing him away, but Siri is very low himself. But they lose the mid T2. The bottom T3 was down as well, but Golden Kite still standing.
And to your point, Chami also dived towards the backline here, getting the isolation kill on towards Rattel, and then backing away from the range of 2 towers here. Shadow Tyrant started off by the side of Nongshim RedForce here. They're positioned in towards the L bush, in towards the bottom side. Immediate flash engaged towards the backline here by the side of Chaz. He's Justy stole away the Shadow Tyrant. That's immediately crucial here. 2 already fall for the side of Blacklist International. The hope is diminishing from the side of the boys in red. They fall down. They are currently 3-man down, and you know what's down as well? Their potential crystal that Blacklist International is eyeing as they are looking to break the curse of Nongshim RedForce.
I mean, right now it's all Blacklist as they're marching down this mid lane looking to end.
The curse. The curse has been broken by the side of PKL's third seed. The nightmare that has haunted them for 2 full years at the biggest stage in Paris, France. They take down Nongshim RedForce with 2-0. They send them home, and they advance to the group stage.
Blacklist right now are like, okay, we'll play every single team in the EWC right now, because they are on fire. They are taking down every single team.
And we're gonna be moving into the next moments of our tournament. Let's look at the game just really quickly. First time that Florentino takes the dub in this whole 2 days of play-ins, right?